think ready to fade the optimism, though. Tim, tell me what you got.
Yeah, absolutely, OJ. Fading it, but not now. Waiting for it to kind of maybe get through 400. We shall see. 400 was kind of the highs back from last summer where it kind of had trouble and pulled back sharply. We're making a run at it again here. So I think given the fact that it's bounced off the recent lows pretty sharply as well, along with the rest of the market certainly. But I think at some point you'll probably see CrowdStrike and the market generally too start to level off here. So I'm just selling a simple traditional April out of the money call spread, the 415 call selling, hedging by buying the 420 call. Looking to basically position to be a seller, if you will, back up towards those, highs that we saw around that level not too long ago. We'll see if it can get back up there or not. But I think the market itself and CrowdStrike itself, too, are starting to maybe get a little bit out over the skis on price action here. So really just looking for a pullback. Certainly, the problems from a year ago are starting to fade, but they still are part of the overall picture here with retention, as you alluded to, and certainly payments going on here. So valuation's not cheap on CrowdStrike either. Now back over 20 times price to sales, which is certainly not too cheap in any imagination. So I'm just looking to be a seller on a further rip higher here. Really, I think the market generally, I'm kind of positioning that way as well. Back towards those old highs, I think, is a place to hang the hat and get paid still pretty decently with vol hanging in there, although off the recent highs.
Okay. So, all right, don't hate it. Selling upside that bets against this thing breaking out, that you think it's going to be capped, essentially. You're not betting on it turning around, really?
Yeah, absolutely not going out and buying puts, playing for, if you will, a pullback. Certainly have still decent upside cushion, even with the stock, moving higher this morning. Like that risk return. Last I looked, the spread was trading a little over $1 here, so bringing in $1 to risk for about a nice 25% or so return on risk at least here, giving myself about a 7% further upside cushion. And I think the market generally, the nice rebound rally we have seen over the past several days in stocks overall probably will run into a little bit of pushback here as we near those highs, as Jeff alluded to, that 58.50 level, on the overall market. Certainly some serious resistance. So I think stocks generally, and CrowdStrike in particular, probably going to be bound to the upside by the old highs, certainly. And then the downside might be in place here, too. So more of a trader range, kind of big range, no changes, I like to allude to, kind of market going forward here. So sell the rip, buy the dip is the way to play it until further notice.
All right, sell the rip. It is kind of ripping, so I can see where the interest is to fade further momentum, especially if we're going to be in a down market. But I don't know if this market firms back up again today. That stock seems like it's a leader. You're
absolutely a leader today, but this market is, leader today, laggard tomorrow. So Mag 7 has become the Drag 7. We'll see if it happens with Strike or not.
Hey, not the last week. It hasn't been the Drag 7 for about a week, but I hear you. It can cut both ways, obviously. All right, like it. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate the trade.
You bet. Take care.
Selling the upside spread in CrowdStrike, betting that today's 5% almost pop might be the best of it. Tim Bigham, option strategist at Buy Alert.